Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is with us. Senator, every single Democrat you work with, every one of them, they all lied to the country. They all knew. They all covered it up. Kamala Harris knew. Now Joe Biden is saying he's going to go to bed at 8 p.m. Well, what if there's a crisis at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. that requires him to stay awake 24, 36, 48 straight hours? He can't do it. Our security is in jeopardy.
I think so. One, thanks for having me. It's good to have a Republican nominee for president, Donald Trump, who's ready to go on day one, can straighten out the world pretty quickly. But here's what I worry about. The whole world is watching. They saw the interview. They saw the debate. And how does World War III start? One way to start World War III is for the Iranians to break out and acquire a nuclear weapon. I promise you every Arab in the Mideast will want a nuclear weapon of their own. And the next thing you know, we're on the road to Armageddon. Trump had Iran in a box. The Ayatollah and the Iranians are running wild under Biden. So here's what I would tell President Biden. 80% of the people today in a Washington Post poll think you're too old to be president of the United States. I'm worried about you being commander-in-chief for 4 more months, much less 4 more years. Why don't you take a cognitive exam to assure all of us that you're as fit as you say you are, because all of us doubt it. Why won't he take a cognitive test, Sean? Because he would fail it. He knows he would fail. Everybody who wants Biden to stay in place knows he will fail. And it scares the hell out of me that we're going to be having this man to be commander-in-chief for 4 more months.
Here's a problem we have, because the same policies that Biden has supported would be supported by Kamala Harris.
Absolutely.
The same weakness on the world stage, the same new Green Deal policies, the same open border policies, the same economic policies, the same energy policies. Just fill in the name, replace Biden, and you've got the same horrible policies that have failed miserably. And by the way, Donald Trump can stay up for 48 hours because he doesn't sleep anyway. Let's be honest.
You know, number one, I've never seen a guy with this much energy at any age. He's playing the best golf of his life. I played with him last week. I'm going to play with him Sunday. So let me talk about changing the name and the policies the same. You're right. She's been involved in every policy decision that was a disaster, including Afghanistan. She's been the border czar, and what have we got for it? 10 million legal immigrants. She's for the Green New Deal. She's co-sponsored AOC's bill. She's for Medicare for all. She co-sponsored Bernie's bill, Medicare for all. So in many ways, she's more liberal. But what I worry about is the president's ability to project capability at a time of really great threat.
But Lindsey, I'm making the point. None of them have policies that in any way show strength to the world. But go ahead. We have about 20 seconds.
Well, policy, I agree with you. The policies will be weak, but this man's the first guy I talked to this morning was Bibi. Trust me, he's very worried about the Iranians breaking out and getting a nuclear weapon. I can't wait till Trump comes back to end the madness.
That's scary. What's scary is you work with a bunch of liars, and they've known the whole time. Historic proportions. More Hannity next.